Good morning. Welcome back to Open Med School. This is part of series of lectures on stroke. Let us define stroke. A well-established, universally accepted definition of stroke. This is given by World Health Organization. It defines stroke as an acute neurological dysfunction of vascular origin with symptoms and signs corresponding to involvement of focal areas of the brain. In simple terms, we can say a stroke is a neurological deficit of vascular origin which is focal, or a focal neurological deficit of vascular origin. Hope this definition is clear to you. Previously, stroke was defined as or described as a rapid onset of neurological deficit that persists at least 24 hours and caused either by intracerebral or subarachnoid hemorrhage or partial or complete blockage of blood vessels supplying or draining a part of the brain, leading to the infarction of the brain. So it's a little long definition. So it categorizes stroke mainly into hemorrhagic stroke and ischemic stroke. 85% of strokes are ischemic and the remaining are hemorrhagic. 1% is due to venous stroke. So basically stroke can be arterial, it can be venous. Arterial can be either hemorrhagic stroke or ischemic stroke. Ischemic can again be further categorized into thrombotic stroke and embolic stroke, about which we will discuss later. And another definition you should remember is the transient ischemic attack. Previously, TIAs are distinguished from transient ischemic episodes or transient ischemic attacks by the time duration, the cutoff period taken as 24 hours. If the symptoms completely recur within 24 hours, previously it is called TIA. But now, clinical and experimental plus imaging data have shown clearly that the 24-hour criterion is inaccurate and it will not suggest absence of brain injury and leads on to uncertainty on the part of patients and practitioners. So when a TIA occurs, this gives an impression that patients can wait for 24 hours. If it doesn't last more than 24 hours, then it is a mild one and it can be ignored. That is why this definition is inaccurate and it leads on a lot of confusion. So in short, the 24-hour definition of TIA is outdated, confusing and misleading. So we should not follow this definition. So the new definition, TIA is a brief episode of neurological dysfunction caused by focal brain or retinal ischemia and clinical symptoms typically lasting less than 1 hour and without evidence of acute infarction. So this means that even though the duration is taken as 1 hour, usually it is less than 15 minutes and the imaging should not show evidence of infarction. Even if the duration is less and the imaging shows evidence of infarction or hemorrhage, of course, that becomes a stroke. So the meaning is that persistent clinical signs or characteristic imaging abnormalities define infarction and it becomes a stroke. For the case of hemorrhagic stroke, it usually does not disappear and the confusion is not there, so it is mainly for infarction. Therefore, the development of symptoms of acute brain ischemia constitute a medical emergency. Transient symptoms does not exclude the possibility of infarction. So keep in mind, time is brain. So in the next session, we'll discuss how we'll evaluate and manage stroke we'll be focusing first on ischemic stroke. Hope it was useful to you. Thank you.